Hey everybody, I'm back. Yes, Mr. Wafflet, thank you for confirming that you're not dying and that you're fine. Uh, lots of good module file discussion in chat. It looks like. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go straight to part two, which is I think I've got it set up for murders in space. Let's have a look. Hello again, it's me. Murders in space. Turn this off. And let's get the manual and everything set up because there's a lot in this that comes bundled with the game. So where's my Acrobat? Here we go. Here we go. So the game. Let's find the manual. This is the manual. Murders in Space, PC and compatible. So this was by like a French developer. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at my book, the Epopee, by Thomas Rebault. So he's interviewed like a whole bunch of like different French developers. And there's an interview with Bertrand Brocard, this dude here, and he was one of the. He worked on a whole bunch of games, but he did like this kind of like murders in series. So it was like murders in space, murders in Venice. I think there was one on a train as well. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch of like cool screenshots of the game we're about to play and other games that he's worked on. Usually named Bertrand. It's a pretty good game. Bertrand Russell's brother, is it? Murdered in Antarctica. Makla, there's not. I don't think you made that one. But there is a game called Enclosure, which is similar. Maybe not Antarctica. It was definitely a cold place. But let's have a look at the manual. Let me show you. Let me show you all the stuff that has a manual. The Family Bertrand. Murders in the North Pole. Leave my pole alone. So I've got Murders in Space again. So there's two manuals. This one is for the Atari and the Amiga. Murders in Tatooine. I wouldn't mind a Star Wars murder mystery. That could be actually interesting. Okay, PC manual. I've got a logbook. There's a lot of stuff here. This is where a space murder. There's a lot of stuff going on here. These are all hints for the game. So, like, look at all this stuff. Like, is this meant to be like DNA sequences or something? Here's a map. This is the space station. I think this is where we start in this area here, and we can travel all through here. We've got how to use a Yakoto arm. This is going to be probably a nightmare. A manual for some other stuff. A YouTube video. Chromosomal pairs, yeah, possibly. I wonder if it's how relevant it's going to be for the game. What is this? Oh, space.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Go on.
Space.
Lovely. Thank you. DNA's far smaller. Okay, chromosomes. Gotcha. What's going on here? So space. Coloring in book. Okay. Some bits of thread. And then I think this is the copy protection on the right hand side here. And this is the back of the logbook. And then it also came with like actual physical items. Tracker. Thanks, Josh. So it came with some. I don't think it came with actual food, but it came with some space gravy soup asparagus. Or maybe it was actual food. Maybe you had to eat it before it went off. It came with. I don't know what this is, but this is in the box. This looks like a window that you got to place on top of the screen. Maybe there's like. Maybe we're gonna have to like put this on top to display like certain keywords in some text. Maybe if we ever see this plus here, there's a scorpion and a spider. Maybe somebody's going to smuggle this on board on the space station. I've got some seeds. They sold space food in the gift shop. That would be amazing. Here's some thread. Okay, so what's this? Black, white, blue, red, and I guess, is that black again? Nice beans. Thank you, Cloud Power. So there was color here. I wonder if it's related to this color, this colored thread. Doesn't look like it. You can get it on Amazon now. Ooh, space thread. Last one might be green. Let's have a look. Oh, you could be right. Maybe it's the light because in a way these two look very similar. But yeah, okay, could be green. That's all right. So we've got the manual. So let me just start the game because it's got some music in the menu, so we can play that while I'm reading the manual, I believe. So I think it's called Murders in Space VGA. A very impractical boogie board. Well, yeah, I guess we don't have a banana for scale, so we don't actually know how big it is. What's going on, guys? Very very interesting packings. Apparently, they were well known for putting this stuff in their murder games. Ooh, Astro and Ice Cream has landed. All right, everyone enjoy the sultry sounds of my dogs barking in the background. Which one do I play? Not that. Oh yeah, it's Tatao. Dane Karen, welcome in.
She's a beautiful dog.
Beautiful, allowed dogs. Hello. Okay. Murders in Space. High-Tech Productions and Infogrames present. So if I wanted to continue the game, I would click on one of these buttons, but I'm not going to just yet because I want to have some music while I look at the manual. Folding up a blanket. So Murders in Space. Okay, so we've got some instructions on how to play it. Keyboard. If you have a mouse, refer to general instructions. Helpful hint: copy the information in the general instructions and write the keyboard commands on the diagrams of the devices found in the logbook. Okay, is that helpful?
Pick me.
All right, Murray. Before there was Among Us, there was Murders in Space. Let me. Whoop, that's Space Ace. Let me show you Acrobat. Okay, so there's a lot of keyboard commands here. Scroll through available thoughts and actions, F1 and F2. Dialogue sentences, F3, F4. Oh god, confirm a thought or phrase, F9. Alright, so we're using the function keys and then pressing F9 to do something. U and D. Oh god, I'm going to have to keep this page open. To enter the exploration mode. You're stuck in a buffering void? Oh no, hopefully it's not my connection. I think my connection's okay. We can do like a 180-degree turn. We can change modules. All good here? Okay. I wonder if it's ever confused with the movie Murder in Space. Is there a movie called Murder in Space? Ooh. Murder mystery television movie. Oh, okay. Movie. I want to watch this. Is that a Back to the Future mug? It may be. Evie. Hang on a sec. We've got a dog cam. Evie. Evie's got a little bandana going on. All murders occur in space. That's true. What's that, Evie? Very beautiful dog. You have a crew jacket from it? Amazing. Alright, Evie's come and gone. She was just here for the snacks.
Mate, bork.
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 Bork. Barcode mode. Oh god, how much is in this game? Yeah, treat pit stop. She looked very cute. There's an alarm clock in this game. Access to cops. I don't know what a cop is. We've got a cuss module for swearing, I assume. Baltimore, welcome in. There's a lot in this game. I just started up the game and I floated around a little bit and then I didn't play anymore. I didn't realize there's all this going on. Okay, definitely need the manual. A whole bunch of Francais. I don't know what a copy is. No, I don't know what COPS is in this game. I assume it's some sort of weird space thing. Okay, so I've got it in Deutsch, Italiano, That's it. Okay. So there's no story here. If you need French help, you can read it. Okay. I think it's probably the same. It's probably the same. Oh, that's interesting too. So the English, the manual for the Murders in Space PC game. Oh, Citizens on Patrol. Okay. I don't know if that's. I don't know if they have those sort of controls in space, but we'll see. Big skull in it. Oh no. I never got into functional programming. I've tried many times to wrap my head around it. Maybe one day. I read one article where it took somebody like 15 years to finally learn Haskell. Okay, so yeah, this manual is pretty bare bones, but this is the Police Academy 4, maybe? Crank Your Goat, hello. They all kind of blend into each other, the Police Academy films. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Let's go read this one actually has a bit of story, which is probably worth reading. Just learn Rust, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's not so much learning a difficult language. Was that an armadillo? Maybe. It would have been the logo for Infogrames. So yes. Yeah, zoom in. Let me zoom in for you. There you go. Look at that little guy. But yeah, like, I do want to learn Rust at some point. But it's less. But I still think of Rust as like another procedural language, and I want to kind of expand my mind into figuring out functional programming a bit more. The Retro Hour podcast. I haven't heard of that one, Matt Glad, but there's a few podcasts that I don't have time to listen to. I haven't had a chance to listen to yet. I'm playing yeah, unrelated but fair, yeah. A fun tune. Can I believe the developers that expect the average streamer to be able to use it? Fun tune. What is fun tune? Logical programming language is very, very different from something like JavaScript or C. Oh, wait, do you mean functional programming language? Or is fun tune a thing that I've never heard of? Go through like the Little Lisper. Yeah, I've got one book I've been meaning to go work through. Do I have it on here? I thought I saw it on the shelf. Was the classic book? Here we go. The SICP. So Mr. Wolflot found this in secondhand bookshop. I've been meaning to go through this and use whatever version. I think it uses like Scheme or something like that.
Little computer, I respect you, even though you've only got 64K of memory.
But this is meant to be like a classic text, but I've never got around to it. There's too many books I keep collecting or buying, and then I don't get around to reading it. Good thrift, yeah, it was a really good one. Something I digest in a week. Okay, let me make a note. Little Lisper. It's a logical language like Prolog. Gotcha. Okay. Fun tune. Only include. Here we go. I got a new tab. I'll look into that one too. Where would you recommend someone start with coding? Where would I recommend start with coding? Well, yeah. I'd probably say like Python. I don't know if you like. There's probably like books for that. The Pink Shirt book. Do you mean Norton's book? Do you mean this one? He's got a pink shirt on this one. I think I've got. Do I have the other one? Or do you mean the earlier edition where it's less? Where you can actually see the original picture. Yeah, I do. It's a good reference. Fast machine language stuff. Oh, sorry, not machine language, just ML. A camel. Yeah, but a camel is one I looked into too, but didn't get very far. You used to have one. You used to have one back in the day. Yeah, I've got a couple of DOS references because I found them useful while like just looking at like the DOS API and things like that for reasons. Has you established truths for your system, and queries to your data are defined by what truths exist. Right. Okay. So it sounds like one of the languages that I used in like early machine learning class. The PC and the PlayStation 2. Yeah. I don't know if it's a PlayStation 2. You can actually deliver a game in it for interest. Maybe. There's too many. Yeah. The thing is, I keep falling back on Python for like my throwaway stuff at home. And because there's like learning, like the thing is like even though Python is slow, like I can get something working in it. Like I'm not like stuck learning language because I already have the concepts in my head. Whereas if I try and learn, like if I try and do something in a different language, like I'm battling on two fronts in a way. So let's read this story. The pattern matching. Other languages like Python are trying to replicate some of its features. Yeah, like I think Python, I think Java as well. A lot of languages are taking the pattern matching. It's better for throwaway. Yeah, like anything more sophisticated. Or if you're working with somebody else, Python I don't think is ideally suited. Koenigstam, welcome in. Hope you're doing well too. Okay, so 2005. This is a while ago, almost 20 years ago. Intense activity is in the air at the Jupiter Control Hall. The rocket Ariane 5, chartered by the Pegasus Space Consortium, is ready to take off from Launchpad A3. At the top of the rocket, inside a European space station, along with a British astronomer, you mentally count the final seconds before liftoff. Pattern matching is so efficient. Yeah, especially if you're doing things like you're doing like a compiler or something, and you've got like an abstract syntax tree, and you just want to like match against different nodes. You couldn't be happy to leave PHP. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I can appreciate that. I've done early PHP. I did PHP like 20 years ago from like my own personal website, and it's still kind of working. But yeah, I've barely touched it since I made it. Even though you aren't a specialist in the domain of space, it's one of the languages. Yeah, at least you have built a reputation for yourself through prior investigative research. The Pegasus Space Consortium has called you rather than another due to the gravity of the situation. As painful compared with Python. I mean, it did its job. Like it introduced like a lot of web development to beginners. So it's probably not something that you want to stick with, but it did bring a lot of people in, for better or worse. It's your least favorite language, Koenigstam. It pooped on unfairly, but also it's also kind of poopy. Like yeah, like I think it struggles to evolve, but I think it had its place back in the day. Yeah, gravity. I wonder how many other puns are going to be in this. You'd be happy working with COBOL. I've never used COBOL. Maybe for the best. In a few days, the mission commander alerted ground control of unusual incidents on board, the worst of which being an assassination attempt on his life. That's not good. Taking advantage of a routine flight, you're being sent to the space station to resolve the affair. The PHP Hammer. I haven't. No, is that a website? Inferred types. Wait, I'm not familiar with that. Do you mean like how like you have different sigils for variable names, or is that? I thought that was like a Perl thing. You here for the science puns? I think we all are. Some people in the 90s got rich off COBOL because of Y2K. Yeah, probably for the best that we didn't have things crashing. The ones with claws on both ends. Oh, right. Coding horror. That's amazing. I'm gonna have to read that later. Good picture though. If the string of 1 plus the string of 2 equals string of 1 plus the string of 1 equals string of 2, you're unhappy. Yeah. Yeah. JavaScript has a lot of a lot of, or maybe not exactly like that, but issues like that. I have some weird games today. Thank you, Stockfooter. Okay, I don't know what's happening behind me. You're hoping more things crashing? No, I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out. COBOL is still in the top 20. Wow. Okay, maybe I should learn COBOL. Directrix. Python has the SAG GIL. Yeah, the global interpreter lock. I think they're trying to fix that. What was it? Python 3.12. You can have like there's a per thread interpreter. Like they're making baby steps. To maybe not eliminating the GIL, but to make it better. COBOL highlights the division between computer science bias and business programming. Yeah, although I'm glad it kind of didn't really. I'm glad it's kind of not in use anymore, based on what I've seen. Because I think that was a dream for like a lot of programming languages. Like you have something that can be written, like business rules can be written by non-programmers, but I don't think it's ever eventuated. Okay, so Evie's just hanging out. So you're being sent to the space station to resolve the affair and to unmask the culprit. Apart from the commander, the crew has not been informed of your arrival. Officially, you're making a routine administrative checkup. Your cover, Dick Anderson. The old grey beards are dying out. Probably, yeah, because it would have been in use in like the 70s and 80s. So there's probably a few banks and things that run on it, but I think also they probably had some time to migrate, so there might be just only a few things out there. Refused to use after that. Fair enough. There's plenty of other languages to use. For technical reasons, you must return to Earth the following day with the astronaut who's finished his mission. The 24 hours aboard won't be too much. Yet at times the hours will seem long enough, so I've only got 24 hours in-game. Be careful. Due to the stalemate at the Berlin negotiations in March 2004, remember those? And the absence of signatures from countries involved with the Space Charter of the United Nations, you should be quite careful in your investigation involving citizens of 8 different nationalities. You have been advised to use the utmost discretion. In the case of a non-accidental death to an astronaut, you should take all available measures to hide the event until the end of the mission. Right, so if someone gets murdered, we've got to hide the body for them, is I think what they're saying. The first parts of the Pegasus were put in orbit at the end of the 20th century. The space station consisted of only 4 modules, organized around a central module. It is today made up of a command module, 2 habitation modules, 2 laboratories, an extravehicular activity module, EVA, and a storage module. The docking systems are compatible with all space vehicles, in reference to the ESD 404. Of course. In 2006, 2 industrial production modules, metallurgy, electronic pharmaceutical, quite a specialization to learn a skill where there's so few jobs. Well, I think also sometimes like once you kind of learn like a type of language. Yeah, one admits to. Once you kind of learn like a type of programming language, you can kind of use that knowledge to write in other languages. So it's not completely wasted. Head COBOL's a teaching program course. Interesting. In the manner of being able to think like a functional program is good, you think being able to think like a COBOL program is good. Gives you practice thinking in higher order operation, finding ways to banish state. Yes. The latter lets you think in terms of formalizing interfaces. Beyond like types and function names. Yeah, I've never learned COBOL. I think the most wordy language that I've learned was Ada. I don't know if that's similar in the type of like learning interfaces though. This music while talking about coding is very matrixy. It's good. It's good, isn't it? I'm glad I have this running in the background. The space station will then weigh 275 tons. Okay, I assume that's a lot of tons. It is self-supporting for a period of up to 3 months under normal use. Refueling and crew change is assured by rotation of orbiters. Pegasus is in base orbit altitude of 400 kilometers. It completes one orbit around the Earth every 90 minutes. Just like its neighboring American space station Freedom, in which the first parts have just been installed. Can we visit like another space station? Oh no. Who is this dude? So I'm just doing a little bit of modding. Characters and operators and such. Interesting. Maybe I'll look into how to learn COBOL. Let's have a look into this. I got a tab to look into it later. Okay, so maybe we get to visit the American space station at some point. It's in the same orbit as the Soviet Mir? No, don't apologize. Don't apologize, that's Josh. It was abandoned and destroyed at the end of the last century when the USSR decided to put a space station on the moon. Of course, I remember that. So this game came out in 1990, so I guess they're trying to predict the future. I should buy a cat also. I don't know if the cat would survive Baltimore. I mean, I wouldn't mind learning how to have a cat as a pet. But the thing is, I don't think our dogs would be happy with it. Okay, so the crew. How come this is not in the DOS manual? None of this is in the DOS manual. The personnel working in the Pegasus can be divided into two categories. The space station crew. This includes the flight commander and the flight engineer, who are joined by maintenance, construction, and medical specialists. And the personnel sent by companies using scientific material from ground organizations related to the space station for their own programs. Okay, so we've got all these people. Joined by astronomer Andrew Connolly. Joe Return. I thought Ada was more Pascal style syntax. It's a shame Pascal fell out of fashion. It's a beautiful language. I think you're not wrong. It was definitely like it had less operators that like it was more wordy. We beat the virus apparently. Maybe we send it into space for Tongle. Hello. So Pascal, I think, similar to Ada, had like your indexes for arrays and stuff. Didn't have to be like 0 indexed, so you could define your own start point. Mega Man show. Yes, this is American Mega Man, I think. So one of these people is a murderer. Okay, so this is like Atari and Mega tips. Don't need the diversity of the names. Yeah, we've got Dieter Schmidt, Akira Kamakura, Jeremy Marubi, Tanya Boronova, Onelia Alvizi, and Ronald Higgins. So one of these people is a murderer. Mission commander claimed to be there was an attempted assassination on the mission commander. So it could be one of these people, or there's a stowaway maybe. It can't be Andrew Connolly because Andrew Connolly is just joining us, and it can't be us because we're also just joining. Okay, so this looks like more. Oh no, here we go. All your Mega Man emotes just expired. Oh no. I'm sure there'll be more. So the Pegasus Space Consortium is sending you to the space station to investigate the attempted assassination on the mission commander. Once in place, events will happen, making your mission more difficult than you imagined. To win, you must succeed in leaving the space station at 11 o'clock, the day after your arrival, leaving the crew operational and able to complete its mission. Better not be the psychologist. Well, what have we got? They've got a doctor of biochemistry, electronic engineer, agronomical engineer, social psychiatrist, EVA specialist, and flight engineer. Okay, we don't even know what their motive is yet. It could be like a government influencing them. Maybe one of them is a spy. We don't have to solve the murder. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we have to leave them able to complete its mission. So if everybody keeps dying, they might not be able to complete it. We have to save each crew member in danger. Okay, so alright, so more people are gonna get hurt. To do that, apart from a traditional investigation technique, you should explore the computer systems and material aboard. You must also find out the secret. Almost all of them has something to hide. Oh god, okay. Okay, we've got docking. Yeah, okay, some of this we might be able to figure out as we play. Because, yeah, oh god. Concerning time. When end versus end.
I'm getting wet just thinking about it.
Oh man, questionnaires, secrets. Oh god. Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot happening here. You got a person. Oh, we can write. Can we write our own notes? Oh, the CLIST module. So this is okay. What's this? Cryogenic life support system. Oh. Oh, I need a period. Oh, right. N versus N dot. I've completely forgot all about that. It's funny because you're just watching a thing today about a replica space environment in Arizona. How people separated into 2 teams, fought and broke out of the habitat. It will be farming. Gotcha. Was there a habitat for farming? We'll see. Cops. Communication Pegasus system. Understands the mailbox of the group. Oh, okay. So this is their email. Try and find the codes for the mailbox of each person through the evidence items. Okay, so this is all this stuff here. No, that's not it. This stuff. Maybe I got Walt's head. Maybe. Taking account actual project delays. Pegasus is ahead of its time. Okay. Alright, this seems to be like maybe some hints. End semicolon. Gotcha. Alright, let's go to the game. Now this, I think, go British English. I assume these two are the same. Like they wouldn't have like different language variations. Murder. Okay, so this is the code protection. Mission control is saying 240661. Chevy Chase. He does look a bit Chevy Chase, doesn't he? Alright, let's find the manual. the code protection bit. Down here, I believe. Okay. The British would have our spelling, yeah. Assuming they've got like the OUs everywhere. So was it 24 of the 5th? 61. So here's 61. 40561 is S45A. So it's just here. S45A. Cool. Alright. Now what? Oh, I'm floating in space. Okay. This is as far as I got. How do I say? How do I save? Murders in space. To save game, press L. S. Oh, well, maybe I'll just save here. Oh, here we go. No. F1. S. Save. Do I type something in? How do I save? Or maybe I have to oh no, okay, F6. Oh, okay. Quimit, how's it going? Murderville, yeah. Maybe I should detective. Hello, space people in the ship to be. Balance sheets, hello. Yeah, maybe this will be better. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong command. Hang on, I'm still remembering my commands. Hang on. But Minty and balance sheets, welcome in. Okay, so apparently to save, figured it out. What does this do? Is that a knife? Space detective. All right, so I think I'm probably not going to do very well to begin with. And I'm going to have to like because I've only got 24 hours and it looks like the minutes are going by pretty quickly. Okay, so F1 to F2 is scroll through thoughts and actions. I'm going to answer the questionnaire. What secrets have been discovered? Start a new game from the beginning. Inventory. Oh, right. So I've got to think. I become the cursor I do. So if I click on myself, I can move myself around. And I think maybe... I can annoy this guy. Hello. How's it going? I think a dog's been fed. So let's go check in on Dee Dee eating some food. And Dee Dee time. Trying to keep source and header files in somewhat sensible sync. Yeah, a lot of languages don't you don't have to bother with that. So Dee Dee is having some meat, some minced beef, cooked with. I don't know if there's any veggies in that, but there's definitely like 2 cups of kibble as well. She's just nibbling away. He's a professional. A floating man does not distract him, no. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? I think I need to put some music on. I don't think this game actually has music. And given that I've been playing a lot of space games, should I just keep playing like the Alien soundtrack? If I cook the veggies in the grease, will I eat it or just lick it? Depends on the veggies. So some veggies are like greens and corn. They're less likely to eat. But also depends on the dog. So Dee Dee might skip the corn, but Evie will just eat everything. Aliens on the Commodore 64. All right. Let's see. Is it even on here? It is. What's a veggie that Dee Dee likes? Well, usually she won't eat veggies unless they're covered in meat juice. But yeah, like carrots and things. We'll sometimes mix carrots and maybe some cut up beans as well. This is pretty good for Commodore 64.
She's a beautiful dog.
Very beautiful dog.
She's a beautiful dog.
Your mum's dog likes a lot of veggies. Yeah. Usually they'll eat. We feed them. We try and feed them veg to base out the meat. Oh, thank you for the 3-stream streak equipment. Commodore 64 Alien is an attempt to build a psychological horror simulation. Oh, I like the sound of that. If you get scared, then stop doing what you want. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like the sound of that. Thanks, Dee Dee. Thank you. Frozen potato chips. Yeah. A lot of things. Will are frozen, and like they don't care if it's like a bit cold in the middle. Oh, here we go. Here's Evie checking in for anything that's left. Who doesn't sneak his frozen chip when they can? That's true. The salt does help. Typing Alien C64 game. Bowl inspection. And Alien eating people. Yeah, that doesn't help when it comes to morale. Oh, she's off again. Alright, cool. Pretty clean bowl. It's mostly empty. There's a bit left over there. They missed a bit. Maybe they'll come back. Put the camera back. If Evie got to eat on cam, we won't ever coming here to inspect. That's true. Save a bit for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Eating the remnants. Got an extra dog. Thank you. So how do we well, let's put some music on. I'll just do a shuffle because there's only a couple of songs. Song of Eld. Ah, thanks, MZ. Welcome in. Evie's Diligence. Now it's too quiet. Sing of Eld. There's not enough points. Not enough points. Okay. So we're in space with this dude. Hello. I'm in space. Whee! Okay, I'm stuck. Alright, we did it. Maxi! We got Maxi. Through space. I remember back in the day when there was a Senior Redemption. Can I pull him out of a ship? Well, I haven't barely left this bit of a ship yet. Max. How you going, buddy? Handsome boy. You good boy? Hello. Oh, you good boy. Some Bowie for the floating around in space. I'll see what I can find in this chip tune. Big old Maxi. Ooh. Big old belchy Maxi. Frozen chip tune. Oh, very good. There you go, buddy. You want another treat? I've given them all to Evie. I'm running out of treats. Oh, what's that? Oh, he dropped it. Okay. After my dog's feature, they come in and out. I don't need to call them. They just come in if they want a treat, which I think works well.
She's a beautiful dog.
Maxie is a very beautiful dog. Alright, so we've got these keys, and I press F9. Okay, for the moment I have nothing. I like the font in this game. What secrets have been discovered? Ooh, so no secrets. I'm going to answer the questionnaire. This is a very short space plane. Oh, there's more. Let's have a explore. I'll have a look around. So this is a space station. So this guy is probably here to greet us. Let's leave him alone for now. Pepper's here. She says, "Brr." Hello, Pepper. Welcome in. How you going? Tiny space plane docked at a larger station. Yes. I think there's more to it. If I can figure out how to open doors, I haven't got that far yet. I think this game is designed for replaying. Oh, maybe can I go up here? Oh wait, no, I can rotate. I can rotate. So maybe that's how I can go upside down because there's no orientation in space. There's no up or down. Maybe I've got to figure out how to open doors. But I don't know how to do that yet. Alright, wee. Okay, let's go. I want to go back into this room anyway. Ooh. Oh, what just happened? Why did I come here? So something happens at 4 o'clock. Let's write this down. Write that down in your copybooks. Breakdancing any moment now. Okay, so 16. Beeping. Okay, how do we talk to her? Okay, so stop moving. Apparently F3, F4. Dialogue sentences, nothing. Okay. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Think of them as leads you can follow. Okay. Remember, you must use the hour, minute system to express time. For example, 1900 is how you must express 7 p.m. James Nico, welcome in. To quit, press the escape key. Ready? Yes. What's the number of the flight you arrived at on the station on? I don't know. Is it in the manual? Cat's chirping. It's best sound. We'll see how we go. I'll see if I can find a cat in space. Is it in the... Okay. Let's look at the story. Because it said we're on. What flight? It said we're on the last flight.
Tasmanian carpet cleaning, tough job every time.
Tasmanian carpet cleaning. 2 3 6 6 8 9. Okay. Okay. Routine administrative checkup. Maybe it's in our bits and bobs. Okay, so Acrobat. Maybe it's in our logbook, which I can't read at this Zoom. Okay. Trigonex. Tablets for adults. I've got a chess piece. Holy Space. Mint. Jet mint gum. Something in Russian. Oh, okay. Eagle shuttle crashes. Okay, that wasn't our fault. We've got chromosome pairs. What did you find the cat? We'll find. Yeah. Oh, you mean the last cat in the universe? Okay. These are the crew. Oh, this is okay. So we're in this. We start here. Where are we at the moment? We must be. Where are we? I don't understand how this maps to where we are. Maybe we're here? Banewell, hello, we are in space. At least you're trying to figure out trying to figure out what to do. Okay. Coffee, tea, chocolate, codes. Okay, so we've got some codes, that'll be useful. I don't see anything to do with flight numbers. So I guess we can't really answer that yet. Let's just say 1. What is Higgins between midnight and 1 a.m.? Maybe I should write these down. So flight number. Midnight to 1 a.m. Don't know. What time does the solar eruption begin? What? Eruption. Also, don't know. What color is the electric wire that can be cut? Is that a CME? What do you mean by CME? Meows while purring, also super cute. I think a lot of things that cats do when they're not attacking it can be pretty cute. Coronal mass ejection. Oh right, it could be. I think this questionnaire seems to be asking things that we don't know the answer to yet. Which tool must be used to repair the communication system? Communication system repair tool. Don't know. Screwdriver. What? What is in Ron's overalls? I dread to ask. Golf. Ron is in Ron's overalls. Yeah. Up to what time can Ornella Alvizi's awakening be successfully programmed? Is this on the test? Apparently. Wait, what's this? What does this even mean? Hello, Maxie. What's on my t-shirt? Is it? I'd be happy to show you. Hey, Max. Hey, Max. Where's your head? Hello, Maxie. You good boy? I've got Evie behind me. We're getting there. I just figured Max might want a treat. What's that? Well done. So today I'm wearing my American Mega Man shirt, which is a one-to-one recreation of what happens in the game. So there's Mega Man, and I think that's Cutman in the background. Just a couple of men just hanging out, doing men stuff. Thanks for redeeming what's on my t-shirt. Very mega, yeah, exactly. I don't know. In the initials CRO, what does C stand for? Just men doing men things. Guys being dudes. Big chillin'. Mega Man 1. I thought it was 2, but I could be wrong. Two men hanging out 5 feet apart because they're trying to kill each other. I think all men try and stay 5 feet apart from each other. I think the only reason is 'cause, otherwise we would try and kill each other. They're roommates. Yeah, they're good friends. Mega Man 2. Okay. Who wrote the poem for Anella? Am I meant 5 feet or death? Should I know all this yet? I don't know. Do I just press escape? Maybe I shouldn't do the quiz. Maybe the quiz is meant to be like a hint system. Hello, Evie. How you going, girl? You want to say hello to people? No. What's this? What's that, Evie? Hello. I'm running out of treats. You've eaten all my treats. What's that? Nom 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 nom. She's off again. How was your stream, by the way, Amy?
She's a beautiful dog.
Did you find any more interesting Spanish games? Because I know there were a couple of games that had like copy protection that I couldn't get working. Is it in the book? Maybe I couldn't find. I found a jousting game. Which disc is that on? Can I play it? There was a horrible dinosaur game. Oh no. You're absolutely obsessed with it. Okay. Should I try and get it going? Jousting does sound rad. Apparently the dinosaur game's not good. Yeah, there was a couple of games like I didn't get to explore them that much. There was a game on another disc I tried to run and I got like a copy protection error, so I wouldn't mind trying to crack the games. You've temporarily hidden it because of reason. Okay, fair enough. Is the most jousting is the most masculine sport. It's got lots of, as long as you're 5 feet away, it's fine. Dr. Butt Lasers, welcome in. Good evening. Also, dude, yes. You have 9 new emote slots now. Oh no. Dee Dee, what do you think of that? How did you do that? Most masculine beast and touch the other man with your most masculine pole. You did it. Ow, that's my fingers. That's all right. Well, I'm happy for your extra 9 emote slots. 9 emote slots. I have a few that like I got extra ones, and I haven't really put much thought into the substances were involved.
She's a beautiful dog.
Wait. Okay. Am I digging the space? Well, I'm still trying to figure out the game. I don't quite know how to interact with it yet. It's got weird controls. I'll do. Yeah, no worries, Emmy. Looking very sweet tonight. Yeah, Dee Dee doesn't come in very often, so I'm happy to have her in. Okay, so I haven't figured out how to talk to people yet. I'll be like, hello there. How you going? All right, is this good enough for conversation? Oh, that's a bit too far. Okay. All right, how do I? So apparently F3, F4 it does something with conversation, but it doesn't seem to work. Oh yeah, 5. All right, 5 feet. Okay, so same. So if assuming that our characters are about 6-5 feet, that's probably a good distance. Same, yeah, can relate. Spent your day marathoning the original 6 Star Trek films, so coming into some Twitch in space feels right. Okay, all right. What have we got? We got. Let me try and remember. I can't remember all the Star Trek films. Okay, so so is this gonna work? So oh, that kind of works. We've got to change my font. Let's try yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. Star Trek DOS trivia. Oh, I should. Matt used to play that, I think. So I got Star Trek 1. Oh man, this doesn't work at all. I'm gonna have to draw it in. So I've got Star Trek 1, which is the one that tried to make it like a motion picture. It was kind of a bit boring. You got Wrath of Khan, largest and best explosion in all cinema. Wrath of Khan was great. 3 was The Search for Spock. I remember that being a bit boring. 4 was the Voyage Home. Was it? No, the one with the whales. That was good. 5 was with like the space god. That wasn't very good. Voyage Home is 4. Okay, yep. Final Frontier is less than great, but has some great character moments. Maybe I should revisit that. 6 was the one with Klingon Purple Blood, which is good. And then you got Generations, which was fine. And then First Contact, which is pretty good. And then you had like Insurrection and the other one, the Romulan one, which were a bit samey. I guess it had some good moments. And then you got the new Trek, Star Trek Beyond, which is I think my favorite of the 3 of the remakes or reboots. Wrath of Farrakhan is your favorite in living color. I haven't seen that. So yeah, like I was trying to think off the top of my head how would I rank them? Because you got Wrath of Khan, Voyage Home, and it had kittens in it. What was the other one? Yeah. Oh, what's happening? Wait, talking so long, something's happening in game. Undiscovered Country. Yeah, the purple Klingon one, the purple Klingon blood. Beyond was so surprisingly good. Couldn't believe it got made. Yeah, especially after the very dire second one, which is not good at all. The one where they tried to remake the Khan and it was just bad. So it's kind of a shame that they stopped making them after that. Okay, so this is the dude in space. I don't know how to talk to anyone. Is easily the strongest of the Abrams films. Yes. Hard agree. Strong agree. Alright, here we go. Big Red Adventure. It should be played by the whitest man alive. Yeah. And they keep playing all coy. It's like, oh no, he's not playing Khan. He's playing some other dude. I never ended up seeing Beyond. Oh, Quimit, you're in luck because Beyond is amazing. If you kind of bounced off the other Abrams films, like Beyond is great. This looks nifty. It is. I don't know how to play it yet. I'm still trying to figure out the controls. JJ's shtick though. Abrams kind of, I don't know, like he kind of makes, he likes to make like mysteries or like mystery items and then doesn't really follow through, I don't think. Being coy, trying to manufacture a gratuitous mystery. Yeah, exactly. Cheese, yeah. Beyond, like, and it comes up so often, like Lost and that Mission Impossible film he made, and probably something else I'm forgetting, and Star Trek's, like with the weird goo that Spock had. First time he bought Pine as Kirk, yeah, he kind of had a bit more weariness at that point. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to talk because I want to talk to somebody. So let me show you the manual. So this is the manual, and if we look at this page here, so I've been using F1, F2 to select thoughts and actions, and then dialogue sentence. What's exploration mode? Maybe I should try some of these other options. Barcode mode I haven't tried yet. Or cops. What is cops? Alright, let's go. Let's try these other buttons. Okay, so F1 and F2 gives me this stuff. F3, F4 doesn't do anything yet. F9 doesn't do anything when there's nothing. U and D doesn't do anything yet. Exploration mode. What does that mean? Oh, exploration mode is just moving around. I can move the cursor with the arrow keys. Does a better job of giving the other characters a chance to shine as well. Definitely, yeah, because they split them up pretty early on. Giving a visually a totally giving a villain a totally South Asian name is questionable at best. Yeah, especially Benedict is not quite. Doesn't quite fit there. Everything on the ISS does have a barcode in it for inventory purposes. Well, yeah. Have you? Were you here when I was showing all the stuff that this game comes with? Let me quickly show you. So this came with like a lot of feelies in the box. They call it clues. But the box came with like some space asparagus. And whatever this is, best not to speculate. I'm surprised it fit in the box. I think this is going to be cool. If we can figure out where this is going to be used, this is going to be cool because I think there's going to be like a code on screen and we have to like hold this on top of the screen. I think these spider and scorpion is going to be used to kill somebody. Maybe this is what's in in Ron's overalls. Here's some beans and some thread. I don't know what the thread's for yet, but if you look in the logbook, there's some thread over here. So I wonder if it's connected. 3 beans. I couldn't couldn't go see it in cinema. Talk about beans. You know about Anton Yelchin's? Yeah, that was pretty tragic, that death. As someone on the ISS right now, it's really interesting. Oh, are you on the ISS? That's pretty cool. I'm not sure. Or do you mean that there is somebody on there? Because if you are on the space station, how are you watching Twitch? People need to know. Okay, let's look at this manual again. I'm trying to figure out the keys. Okay, so enter movement mode. Okay, so this is movement mode, and enter goes into... So enter kind of toggles too. You're in low orbit? Oh, congratulations. That explains why you still got... oh, okay. We've got something's happening at 6 o'clock. So every hour we move to a different module. I wonder if that's relevant. Has like 600 megabits per second internet. It's pretty good. Maybe they can stream to Twitch. But latency is probably pretty bad. How do you stop? Because I'm trying to play with the keyboard, but it's really hard. You got to talk to someone on the ISS once. Oh, it's amazing. I've only ever seen like videos. I've never actually talked to anyone. Okay, so enter exits that. Control and shift. Okay, that does a rotate. That's a lot. Yeah, it seems like a lot. Change modules. What does that mean? Oh, right. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so I can press a key to change modules. All right, so everyone's dead. Oh, God. Ah. All right, stop. Roddenberry knew a friend in the war that he lost, and he wanted to find him, so he named 2 characters after him, and I hope he reach out. Oh, that's actually very sweet. Did Roddenberry meet up? Like, did they contact him eventually? The internet's all routed for NASA, so it's kind of open Twitch. Fair enough. Okay. What secrets have been discovered? None. Closer to ISS overhead than he would be to me. There'd probably be a bit of distance, I think. Alright, so... Oh, so pressing 2 doesn't work. Home module. Oh wait, is that a paddle? That's an F? An astronomy F. Nice. There's lichen that can thrive on the outside of the ISS. It's really cool. Yeah, I think MacGlad talked about that a couple of streams ago. Everybody's dead, Dave. What? Even Peterson, Dave? Dame Karen? Okay, so... Teddy Bear? Okay. Oh, so every time I move... Oh, there is a teddy bear. Look at that guy. If you die in space, are you astronomy? Yes. Yes, it is, Josh. I'm investigating a space station where everyone died. Well, when I started, nobody was dead. There was meant to be like an attempted assassination. You're just quoting. Oh yeah, no. When Holly is telling Lister about everybody dead, everyone's being dead. Lister was like, no, surely not everyone. Not Peterson. It's like, yes, everybody's dead, Dave. Like Obra Dinn, but in space. A little bit. Yeah, I think I'm the killer. Every time I keep turning up to people being dead. Okay. These guys are fine. This guy is just... okay, so every hour... there was some dead people, but they got better. So where was it? Yeah, here. He didn't ask about Kuchansky. Oh, he might have. Although they were broken up by that point. So I don't know if he was worried about her as much. Comes to be a character that's appreciated and respected for who he is in the end. The original series rarely had villains that remained villains. The film pushed him back into the villain territory. Yeah. Pearson, Chen, Selby. There you go. There, those people. Okay. Space plane. Okay, so we've got a few different rooms to go into. I still want to talk to people. I can't talk to people. All dead, Dave. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. Okay, let's keep trying the because S doesn't work as a save. And what is this? This looks like a murder weapon. Are you trying to tell me everybody's dead? How do I get out of it? Oh no, I'm stuck. Gordon Bennett. Oh, that's the barcode reader. Anderson Dick. That's my age 29 visitor. Right. Okay. That's cool. All right. I love it. Craig Charles can't carry a straight face. I'm definitely a killer. Yeah. There's no one else. How do I can't get. Oh. That's great. How do I? How do I get out of barcode mode? Oh, F5. Okay, F5 does that. To read the barcode bottom left, upper. Oh, right. Okay, so F5. So F1 does that one. F2 does a different one. Thank you, Minty. And quit barcode mode. What do these buttons do? Oh, these are the bits of the ship. These are the bits of the ship. What does this button do? Oh, it's an alarm clock. Okay. Alright, so I'm having fun just figuring out the interface here. Okay. Okay, these are the cops. What are the cops? Communication Pegasus system. We're learning. Okay. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Invalid code. Boo. Okay. F1 edit. Oh, this is how I save from here? Oh man, this is so weird. Okay, hello. F1, F2. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, quit. What else is in the manual? It's the clock. Access to cops. What is the cops? Oh, it's a communication thing. Okay. Evie, hello. Hello, Evie. This is Operation Cybercop. Oh, sorry, Corporation Cybercop, the main theme. So I don't know how to interact. Oh, wait, no, I can interact. Okay, what's going on here? A locker. A sleeping bag. Ah, okay, what's this? A conveyor belt. Okay, let's go to room 1. An ergonomic module. Hello, Evie. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Because you're a sweetie. Hello. Hello, Evie. Hello, beautiful. Bet. Ergonomically terrific. Num 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 num.
She's a beautiful dog.
Bam, bam. Oh, she's a beautiful dog, and she's off. Big smiles. Okay, so we can look around here. What have we got? An air vent. Oh man, okay. Wait, what was that? I can click. Oh, okay, so I can click on her. That's not good. Boronova Tatiana, age 38, space therapist. Alright, so I don't think it was the space therapist, because she's dead. We've got Ronald Higgins. Flight engineer. Okay, he's dead. Ornella Alvizi. Rest in peace, space therapist lady. What is this noise? Okay, F5. She's an EVA specialist, and she's in cryogenic suspension. So this is 2005. So this game was written in 1990, and they predicted that in 15 years they would be able to freeze people. Was that one of the questions? It was something to do with what she programmed. It was. I don't know what she has programmed yet. Lab module 1, instrument rack, air vent. Nothing there. Oh, this is the air vent here. I like how you can click on everything. I don't know what to do yet. Instrument rack. Lab module. Walt Disney has been frozen since the 60s. That's true, Krenzo. Welcome in. Are they going to unfreeze him at some point? How do I move? What was it? Was it N? F5? No. Why is it beeping? How do I stop? How do I move? I'll click on myself. Okay. Enter. Oh, enter. Right, you're right. Oh no, enter seems to do something else. That's okay. Oh, what are these cables? It's like she's connected to the wall. How long does you grow a beard? How long does you grow a beard after you die? Good question. Because I think is like your hair follicles still keep growing for a little bit. Or do you just mean myself? My personal beard. Am I okay? I don't know. I'm trying to. It keeps beeping. How do I stop it beeping? I'm turning the music down. Oh no, okay. I've been saying words in the wrong order. I was getting flustered because the game kept beeping, and I wasn't sure how to make it stop, but it seems to stop now. Let's look at beard hair growth. She's hooked up to an EKG, maybe? It looked like she's... because I assumed it was blood. But maybe it wasn't blood at all. They don't grow. The skin just dries out and recedes. So it looks like hair and nails... Oh, okay. Today I learned. Is this game Polish? No, it's French. I apologize to anyone who's French. Okay, here we go. So beard hair may appear longer after the death of a person, but not because it's still growing. It's actually because the skin around them has retracted. After the death of the person, their body slowly dehydrates, and so the skin and the soft tissues shrink. This change causes the illusion of growth. There you go. Today we all learned something a little bit disgusting about the lack of hair growth. This stream is gross. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I was pointing out because the game makes an appearance in this book that talks about interviews a whole bunch of like French game developers and stuff. But he doesn't really elaborate too much on this game. Your great grandpa died before you were born, but his beard keeps growing. It creeps under the front door sometimes. That'd be an amazing like horror story, I think. Grandpa's beard. That's why you gotta like bury everybody 6 feet. Because that's the terminal length of necro beard par. So what's this? Oh, an airlock. Gotta bury them beard. Just wrap it up, chuck it in. Okay, open. Very educational stream. Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Oh, maybe that was the alarm. The airlock. Extremely shmup jams. Yeah, what is this song? This is Field by Yuki. Demon Shrine. Okay. Open. Oh, I can open it. Can I go through the airlock? Oh, right, okay. I thought I was going into space. Alright, that's how I go. Okay. Alright, we're back in lab module 1. Whee! Alright. Open. Okay. What is in here? Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of people sleeping in bed. Dieter Schmidt. Let's read his code. This is a tremendous game. I like what's happening. How many unframed posters are in my house? Oh, okay. At least 3 or 4 MZZ. Without a spacesuit or a helmet. Yeah, we're not actually going into space, but yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I wouldn't want to. I would if I was in a space station, I'd probably be wearing a spacesuit the entire time. I'd be so scared. I need a frame of poster redemption. Yeah, probably do. I need to measure my other posters. Because I got a Monkey Island 2 poster that I printed up that I need to frame as well. I did notice him. Every hour, everybody moves around. Are they game posters or movie posters or band posters? So 2 of them are game posters. One is a Party Time cat poster that I got as a wedding present. I wonder if I can show that one. I do have a Kickstarter one. Was it? I think, yeah, maybe I got 4. I've got a Double Fine Kickstarter one as well. He blended the background. Yeah, okay. So he was there before. Hello, Evie. How you going, girl? You've eaten all my treats. I've only got like a couple left. All right, I'll give you one. I'll give you one. By listing posters.
She's a beautiful dog.
No, she entertained herself. Giving any treats, yes. Kind of surprised that this is the first point and click you've ever really seen do something other than walking or swimming. Yeah, because even I guess the dig has a bit of zero gravity floating at the start, but it's not really the whole game. Did I show you the posters? I forgot. I haven't played the dig in so long. You love the dig? Yeah, it's kind of it can be a little bit divisive. Some people love it. Loom has its musical dimension. That's true. There's not many games that have kind of borrowed from Loom's music. So I can't talk to anyone yet. Most overrated point click and I didn't want to say anything, Emmy, but yeah. Some people like the dig. Also, you want to play the dig on stream at some point and invite all the other streamers you know who played it to drop in and share their thoughts. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Definitely invite Emmy. Barely remember the opening of the dig. Yeah, you blow up. You're trying to blow up an asteroid, I believe. The German guy is so funny. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, because like, doesn't he like? Oh no, I don't want to spoil the story from what I remember. Reminds me of the Outer Wilds. Oh man, Outer Wilds is amazing. I wish I could forget that game completely, just so I could play it again every year. You feel Osiris, hello. You feel like Monkey Island is overrated? How dare you, sir? Green Fandango is the most overrated point and click ever. I don't know. I really like Grim Fandango, but I can understand why you might not like it. But I do remember when I first played it, there was a lot of running around going, what the heck do I do next? And like mixing inventory items, you couldn't do that in the game. You had to like go to a certain point in the game to put things down to combine. So it felt like the interface is too limited. There's a guy on YouTube who remade the dig intro. Amazing. They swarm out of your body like a plague of tropes and sand. Yeah. It's funny because like other streamers talk about the dig, and they've got like multiple box collections of the game, and then he's like, the dig, it stinks, it stinks. Grim Fandango only recently became point and click. I didn't want to. I mean, you're right, Valiant Cheese, but I didn't want to. Well, actually, I understood what Lass was trying to say though. Maniac Mansion, Yasmin. I like Maniac Mansion. Just the sheer variety of things that you can explore in that game. With I don't know. I feel like I've said this before. Like as adventure games get more sophisticated graphically, like the puzzles get simpler. Work better as a movie. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. More creative than the dig. These aren't exactly hot takes. These are reasonable takes. So every time the hour goes by, we swap to like a different location. The manipulating. Oh, can I use it? Some of the Grim Fandango's biggest friction points come from exploring a less familiar ground from a UX perspective. Yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah, they were moving away from like point and click to tank controls. Eye lasers activated. Oh no. And I feel like it's kind of weird because they were exploring these different interfaces, and then they crammed it onto Escape from Monkey Island. And I feel like Escape actually did worse. Because at least Grim Fandango was like a new property, whereas Escape, I don't think people were expecting like to have to learn a new interface. There's a page on the menu for using the claw thing. There was. I'm just trying to find an emote. Do I even have it? I don't. I think I do. How do I get out of this? Aliens stink. The dig is an imaginative story. It was definitely different. Like it was definitely out of this world. In Oblivion, welcome in by the way. Hello. Sorry, I just getting lost in the conversation. Tropiest game you ever played? Oh, man, it's been forever since I played it. So I only remember bits and pieces. Has a good characters and fun setting and plenty of variety, but you feel having a lot of ways to get soft locked and zero direction whatsoever. You haven't played it. Yeah, maybe Moon Logic, but it's definitely a game that requires you to like a lot of adventure games were guilty of this, where you have to play the game from scratch a lot to learn some of the events that happen. And I'm glad like LucasArts eventually dropped that, and Sierra eventually got there. It's pretty hot in here. Yeah, a lot of stuff's happening. A digger's blue balls with standards. I still like Maniac Mansion. Yeah. Because Maniac Mansion and Zach McCracken, they had like a lot of like interesting, like there was a lot of like optional stuff that you could muck around with, which I liked. Like it wasn't like a fixed set of things you had to do. All games are not good. Everyone go outside. It's cold. It's cold outside, Emmy. Alright, manipulating arm. I dislike that. Nothing good happens outside. Okay, so here we go. On, off. Let's see. Do I press O? How do I turn it on? No, that just does the alarm. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. You're all alone, more or less. Broken Age. Yeah, that one was a bit divisive too. I didn't mind Broken Age for the most part. Drastically different from what was promised. I think that was good though, because originally they were promising like a very cut down game. And because they got the money, they thought they'd expand it a bit. It doesn't deserve the praise it gets. I think it might just get a lot of praise because it gets lumped in with all the other LucasArts games. And for the most part, LucasArts adventure games are pretty polished. There aren't as many, but they're usually pretty polished. There's definitely no kind of atmosphere, Dan Karen. Never playing a video game again. Goodbye. You're already sick. Emicat, hello, welcome in. I'm sorry the pollen's trying to kill you. Yeah, just become B. Become B. B-E cat. Or Emi B? Really old school style. The main reason you found it very disappointing because it was super modern. Yeah, I think the old school style was meant to be like a budget reason. So when they had the more money, they were like, oh, let's do some hand drawn. But yeah, I can understand that. They did do that mini game where Tim Schafer was trying to find like his cards for his speech. That was kind of more classic style, but it was only in one room. Instrument rack, the telescope. So telescope is, oh no, how do I turn on the telescope? Right, I really want to use one of these things. Oh, Hostmaster, there were 2 Hostmaster games. Oh, I thought there was only one. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting, Erland Cheese worked for Double Fine. But yes. Magis made Hostmaster Duo. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna look that up. The Quest for Identity. Alright, I've got a tab to remind myself to... Okay, so something's happening. It's now 10 o'clock. What's happening? So far I've done nothing in this game. I don't even know how to interact with things. Okay, so what room is the front room? Oh, what's this room? Oh, how do I get in there? Open. Spacesuit. Have we found the space toilet yet? We found the space trainer bicycle. I haven't figured out how to use anything. The EVA module. I think I'm making it now. So you enjoyed Broken Age? Yeah, I did too. You got to play the second half before it was released and wrote a bunch of notes as you went. If stuff you like was stuff that Discourse was angry about, fair enough. Different people like different stuff. Yeah, it's definitely hard to write a game that would appeal to everybody. Because there are some people that like the ending for Return to Monkey Island, for example. I don't know what the dog's doing behind me. I wish I could do something other...
X, Y, Z, Y.
You weren't a fan? Okay. What is this? The Moo Moo. You tried? Look. Every game is kind of different. Well, yeah. Somebody wants my attention. Yeah, the dogs maybe. Yeah. One day, I'm going to be able to do something. I've got them. Very grateful to have me to commiserate with. Yeah. I had high hopes, like the manned maneuvering unit, the jetpack. Maybe I can wear it. Maybe that's the trick. Just the ending left me cold. And the puzzle. Oh man, I don't want to go on a rant. But the puzzles themselves, I never felt really challenged. Like I feel like they were too polished in a way. Like they polished all the edges off, and I think I was only stuck on one puzzle, and that was only because I didn't look at a particular item in a particular way. Literally unfinished. Yeah, there was like the Skull Island or the Scary Island. Like there's like a whole lot of nothing on that, and then there's like another island that is missing. They just took out of the game. The Mando maneuvering a unit. Also the jetpack. How do I use it? I'm looking at the manual. I looked wrong. The MMU. Looking forward to playing Return Fresh at some point. Oh no, Valiant Cheese. I'm not. I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm spoiling anything. But yeah, fair enough. I'm not trying to. Sorry. Yeah. Like my opinions might be different from your opinions, so. But fair enough. So I'm looking at the menu, but love the games you love. Yes, definitely. Not getting that. Okay, fair enough. Good luck with your writing. Usually, if I find myself procrastinating, maybe just go for a quick pace outside. Just walk back and forth a little bit, get some blood pumping. But I think different people have different ways of getting their concentration back. So okay, so we've got a manipulating arm. O turns it on. How do I do that? Okay. Move cursor. Explore designated place. Maybe I just have to press enter. Or try the thoughts of actions. Taking a break for fresh eyes is always good. Problem is I'm always taking the break and not doing the work bit. You meant to stay inside for another 24 hours. Had someone come and spray for wasps. Oh no. I'm glad the wasps are gone, but that sucks that you can't actually leave your own house. Sorry, wasps. Okay, how do I use this? The wasp has won. Yeah, you're stuck. What's that? Hello, Maxi. Hello. Do you know how to play Space Game? I don't know how to play Space Game. Was this a poor decision to play? I don't know. I wish I had a solution that could have safeguarded the little liars. It's a bit traumatic. Oh, I'm sorry, Valiant Cheese. Yeah, wasps can be pretty nasty though, so I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure Maxi sympathizes.
She's a beautiful dog.
Look at that. Look at that face. Look at Maxi's face. Oh, you're so cute. Hello, buddy. Alright, I'll give you a treat. Maxi's loving it. What was that? Num 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 num. He's a pretty happy boy. They're in the walls. You can see that ending badly for. Oh yeah, no. I think you made the right call. Yeah, we sometimes get the occasional wasp like trying to build a nest, but they don't last very long. So excited for treats. All right, so is anyone? What a great emote! It's really good. That was like one of my early dog emotes, and it came out really well. I was surprised, to be honest. External airlock. Okay. How do I go out the external airlock? Okay. Can I talk to this guy? No. I can talk to him. Okay, so I've got to have his face here. So now I can select options. Okay. Best be off. Good luck with the space shenanigans. Thank you. Exploring and learning how to interact with the station has been cool. It has been fun. I'm glad I'm getting a little bit of progress. Okay, so this game has a weird thing where F9 is like confirm a thought or phrase. F1 to F2 lets you select thoughts and actions. F3 and F4 lets you choose dialogue sentences. The problem was I couldn't figure out how to actually talk to anyone. I had to actually show their face on. I had to highlight their face first before I could talk to them. Okay, this is better. Okay. So about this agronomy. Agronomy? I still don't know if I'm saying this right. Agronomy? Agronomy. Let's say agronomy. Experiment for the Indian government. To be exact, it's for the Agronomy Development Authority, the ADA. I'm saying it right? Okay, thank you. Is it just space agriculture? Is that all that is? I began working for them around 6 years ago. They do a lot of work on increasing crop yields. The onboard experiment we're doing here concerns... Oblivion, thank you. The onboard experiment we've been doing here concerns the reproduction of a hybrid bean, the tofe, adapted to southern... Oh, the bean. The bean is what we have in our clue book. Here we go. Study of soil and crop. Oh, right. So it's not space at all. I wonder if this is the bean he's talking about. These beans. We're talking about beans.
You're talking about beans.
Oh yeah. Space beans. Let's talk to him again. So how do I look down? I gotta read the rest of that text. There was a key. Okay, so U and D go up and down. The clue book works. It does. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hello, Evie. Okay, so talk to him. So UD up. Okay, here we go. Did you miss the end of Alien Virus? Alien Virus? You did in Oblivion. That was last stream. That was very exciting though. There was explosions. There was no chase. I can show you. I can show it again if you want. Adapted to southern climates, it should prove very successful. Producing this hybrid is only possible in microgravity. No, okay. It's pretty exciting though. Those explosions. Although if you miss the end, they'll give you a chance to play it yourself. I've already obtained the first generation. Look here, take this one. You can plant it when you get home. All right, we get to plant some space seeds. Okay, so I'm just going to run a few biological tests. Oh, I can do stuff with him. Okay. What's just happened? Stream. 7-stream streak. Yumika, thank you. Wait, what's happening? What am I doing to this guy? Jeremy? Okay. I'm injecting him with the contents of the test tube. What? Don't. Feel free to. All of this is derailing Sonneveld. Don't murder him. Okay. This analysis is over. I'm disconnecting the wires. Okay, test tube. You don't have a test tube. Oh, okay. So we can get a test tube. We can inject him. It's not the right moment, is it? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so if they're in this room, just put this in the spot in your body. Sure. Thing's legit. Okay. So depending on which room people are in, we can interact with them in different ways. All right. Okay, let's talk to this guy. So I guess per hour, we have to figure out where everyone is for each hour. We're gonna have to do like a table, like a chart. Why am I checking with beans? Well, that's just all we had. That's all we had. Who's this guy? This guy is Andrew Connolly, age 28, astronomy specialist. Okay. What have we got? I'm going to examine this character. A Swiss knife. He's got aspirin and a British passport. Can we click on this stuff? No. No. Okay. Gonna run a few biological tests. Oh, okay. I don't know if I came to the right place, but I wonder if you can give extensive reviews and 5-star ratings for every Sierra Adventure game ever made. McCaw. You're asking my dream questions here. Seems reasonable. Yeah, it seems like a reasonable question. What have we got? Every Sierra game ever made. And 5-star rating. Do you need to bring his passport into space? I think so. Otherwise, they turn the spaceship right around. Man, 5-star rating. Well, I'm glad you're well enough, McCall, to troll other streamers. Sounds like you're on the mend. -5 stars for every softblock. Yeah. Everything's like minus 500. This isn't the real game? What do you mean? Oh no, it turns out there's a lot of Sierra games. It made this up? No. You get to put in this airlock, space detention. You just have to hold your breath. Alright. I'll have to get back to you on that, McCaw. Turns out they made a lot of games. Oh, biological module. Oh man, there's all this stuff that looks like you can interact with it, but I don't know how. Okay. Sorry to force this examination on you. I didn't know we're being used as guinea pigs. Is that all we can do for him? That's all we can do. This analysis is over. I'm injecting with the contents of the test tube that we don't have. I don't have a test tube. Okay, and then he disappears. So now we've got to find him again. Oh, can we interact with these people? Philippe looks very grumpy to have been woken up. You would bring your passport to space. You might launch in Dallas, but land somewhere in international waters. Yeah, I wonder what the go is with that. Making me want to watch Solaris again. Ian, I haven't seen any Solaris, the original or the remake. All I got is beans. I should look at my inventory. Inventory. I've got nothing. So the guy mentioned he gave me beans, but I don't actually have it. No secrets yet. You might need to get back home. I think isn't the passport isn't the passport more useful for when you're trying to enter a country? But if you're already in the country, like your own country will still accept you if you don't have your passport. They might ask questions. I don't know. I've never gone into space and landed in another country before. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I don't have the beans. I tried to kill the man. Okay, Tanya. Let's try and talk to Tanya. Tanya, wake up. What's happening? Do you realize it's past midnight? Yes. Alright, let's try it, Philippe. What are you doing? Commander, wake up. This investigation is becoming intolerable. Summer, B76. How's it going? Ugh.
Sun F1 Mule Camelot, Sun F1 Alex Dance, Sun F1 Angry with Sun F1 Olaf Dance, Sun F1 Worm, Sun F1 Skull Rip, Sun F1 Seagull, Sun F1 Roger Shock, Sun F1 Bark, Sun F1 Down Under Dan Talk, Sun F1 Lady of Terror Beast, Sun F1 Hand.
It's going, despite attempts not to go. Well, I'm glad it's still going. And hope the attempts to not go stop. If you go to Mexico, MacLad, and you don't bring your passport, it'll be difficult to return. I mean, it'll be, yeah, I've never tried it, so I'm not an expert. I'm not. You are a recommend flying out space. Good to know. Good to know, Kara. But Summer, thank you very much for the 10 months of support, and I hope things still go. Do you realize Tanya and I have murdered everyone else in this vessel? Yeah, the last 2 men alive, people alive in space. Don't inject people with fungi and create Firestar-esque mutants. Good tip, Mind Cozy. As cursed bound as there are. I added them. I had a strange thought. I added them, and they've been reasonably popular, I think. I'm trying to get the Why? How long has this song been playing for? This song doesn't have an ending, that's why. You love the cursed bounders? I'm glad. So Pierre, thank you for the normal bounder. But Ian, thank you for the extra cursed one. Bounder classic, everyone's favorite. Wait, 300 years? What? The curse bounders are great. Thank you. Alright, what do we do? What? Gonna lurk, Dr. Yasmin, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. I'm gonna chat to Andrew for a bit. I'd like to make an observation with a telescope. Oh, okay. You can use it if you want. It's trained on the sun for the moment, but there's an image bank as well. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, how do I do that? So this guy's British. I feel like I'm gonna have to start making notes. Okay. Oh, okay. This is how I use things. This is how I use stuff. Okay. I'm excited. I've got to look. So much like with people, he's British, but he has a Swiss knife. Treader. Well, I guess made in Britain. That is not very good. I'm going to inspect this locker. How do I do that? No, 9. An insect box open. Photos of galaxies. A British knife. It will just fall apart somehow. They want to do something reliable. Only a madman aims a telescope at the sun. That's not like his vision.
Too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
He's doing some cooking with his eyes. How do I? Can I take stuff? Do I look at it again? No. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna use a telescope. Sounds dangerous. Maybe he snuck it on. Maybe he had it in his pocket and no one checked it. Is that a Bowie knife? Feels appropriate. Bowie's in space. All right, here we go. We've got a telescope. Now I can look at the manual. Find out how to use it. Okay. Second, okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to play this game. Okay, space telescope. O turns it on off. Scanner position is F6. Print screen. Image scrolling. Okay, I've got no idea what any of this means, but we'll experiment. Right now, this whole game is just me figuring out what I can do. We're going to get kicked off the space station with everybody dead. We're going to have to restart. Okay, so scanner position. What's that do? O. Okay, O turns it on. Oh, this is from the clue book. Okay. Okay, clue book. Let me try and find the picture. No, sorry, from this bit. Zwicky 2237. Okay. So in the book, in the logbook, this guy logbook, there's these pictures here. Yeah, damn telescope. Manhattan does have a telescope that he's always yelling at things through. So this is from like a year ago, like exactly a year ago. What are we? And we take a picture of it. So maybe why is there a picture of it? And then we've got these other pictures down here. Do we have to like find what these are? Is this somebody's code? I don't know. This is gonna take forever to finish, isn't it? 90 is more than a year ago. I just meant in game, because in game it's 1991, right here. But you're not wrong, mate. But in a sense, 1990 was more than a year ago. Yeah, I think it's more. I think there's more stuff in the clue book. But that's okay. We've got the manual for now. I just want to use stuff. Okay, so scanner position. Your ears? Let me see if I can turn it down a bit. How's that? Print screen. Cool. Okay, we've got a photo. Okay. In-game Nirvana is selling a platinum album called Nevermind. Ushering out the hairbands of the 80s. I wonder where Nirvana would be these days. If they're still around. It's better? Okay, cool. I assume that's what a telescope in space sounds like. Basically the future, pretty much. Scanner, what does that do? Ooh. It's like a fractal. Like a fractal generator. Now, what's the point of the scanner though? Image scrolling is 7 and 8. Scanner off. Oh, this is the sun. Okay. Whoa, whoa, what's this? What Pokemon is this? The BB California. Palette selection, RG. Ooh. I don't know what's happening. Jurassic Park in the early stages of pre-production. That's a Ditto. Ditto with arms. Man, it's interesting. Have you read the book and seen the movie? California. How is California going? Aren't they like flooding at the moment? Because yeah, there's significant differences in the book. Like, because Richard Hammond's like more of a bad guy in the book, and the lawyer is like a hero. There's a weird switcheroo for the movie. So F1 to F5 changes the colors. Okay. So we can do something like change. Oh right, so we can fiddle with the palette. The book has pictures of dinosaurs. I forgot. I think you're right. I forgot that bit. So, what am I looking at? It's like a moon picture? You reread the book last week. You read the book when you were 10. Oh, nice. I might have been roughly that age when I read it. Maybe a little bit older. So how do I change these colors? Or do I just have to match them? Ian Malcolm is resurrected as he actually died in the first book. Yeah, I was looking that up the other day. I was trying to figure out, how did they explain that? Do they just not? This is Stone Temple Pilots, Big Bang Baby. I didn't know this had other artists. They brushed up with Coma and Rumors. Right, so the first book was like an unreliable narrator. Ace of Base. Stone Temple Pilots were one of the best grunge bands back in the day. I only know a few of their songs. The Costa Rican government was covering things up. I mean, I don't mind if books have a little less continuity. Oh, so the colors reset. Okay, so the Strife music a little bit. I haven't played Strife in so long. It's all the place. Didn't want to write a sequel book. Was the sequel written after the first Jurassic Park? And he saw how popular Ian was. So, color modification.
Cobber, all that you want isn't that a baby?
Isn't that a baby? Ace of Bloops. It was written after the movie. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, image. Okay, so I don't know what to do with these images. These images, apart from this fish one, all she wants is a baby to replace the one that the dingo ate. It's a lot darker. The song's a lot darker than you can imagine.
Cobber, I saw the sign. It said
okay, so I don't know what I'm meant to do here. We've got a beta Pictoris. Do we have an alpha Pictoris though? That just takes a photo. Like what's the point of this? What's the point of this? Who mentioned a dingo? No one mentioned a dingo. It's more the baby. Somebody wants a baby. That's all she wanted. Okay. You like these images? They're pretty good. You were thinking about the dingo. Yeah. Dingoes are Glaupower's Roman Empire, I believe. What else we got in this MIDI collection? Oh man, there's a lot here. Okay. You have a sour gecko. What is that? Is that a treat? Was that an Acer-based MIDI? Emmy, Chiptuner app has an extensive MIDI collection that I've only just discovered. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? Alright, who's this guy? Andrew. Maybe I can use the manipulating arm. Rorschach test for the killer. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have to like start from scratch and take notes. I think. The sweet MIDI hookup. Oh yeah. Isn't that a bit tune? It could be. I think all of these have been made into bit tunes at some point. A gummy treat. That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna use the manipulating arm. Alright. The manipulating arm. I don't know how to use this.
It's like rain.
It's like rain when you're already late. And I really do think. Okay, turn it on. Type code. What's the code? Oh, can I? Oh, maybe I need a code to use it. Okay, fine. Air vent. Okay, so I can't do anything with the air vent. Science modules. Manipulating arm. Alright, let's keep looking. There must be like... Oh, everyone... Well, hang on. The Sonneville Sings previews. That is kind of ironic, Cyrus. Okay. Okay, run biological tests. You don't look any better. Jesus, okay. I feel sick, even though I've been taking my Trigonex regularly. Isn't it ironic?
Mate, isn't it ironic, don't you think?
And I really do think, Cranky. Who would have thought it figures? Alright, so she's been taking the medication that all good space astronauts need to eat. Which is this stuff. Where is it? Was it here? No, this is it. Okay. So if you look this I need like a button to show this manual because I need to look at this a lot. So Trigonex, tablets for adults. Maybe I should do a biological test on her. It's like rain on your wedding day. A free ride when you already paid. Good advice that you just didn't take. 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Space drugs. Okay. Composition, Hobbit gum extract, eucalyptus. Full support of Alanis Morissette, yes. Justice for Alanis. Indications for treatments of space sickness symptoms. Okay, contraindications. This medication.
He'd make a really excellent mother.
We'll get there. Medication not to be administered to patients subject to allergic reaction to any of the constituents. Constitutions? If in doubt, consult qualified physician. All right, so maybe she's like allergic to one of these things. Undesirable side effects: flatulence, respiratory discomfort. Okay. All right, what else have we got? No, shush. I'm trying to find an artist I recognize. Oh man, I didn't realize that I had a goldmine of MIDIs on this website. There's too many to look. Maybe I'll just do random. I'll do shuffle for now. Okay, this is the cranberries. Okay, we'll The one Cranberry song I know. Anyone see Alanis in the 90s live? I did not. Do not increase dosage without medical advice. Do not leave within reach of children or pets. Okay. If you saw, I think absolutely everybody, I think Vanessa Morossi, and Human Nature, performing on a barge in the middle of the Brisbane River. That sounds amazing. Cranberries is ultimate. Oh, I'll take your word for it. Might have been early 2000s. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, wait, the space toilet. Oh, I can't use it. Food pack. Okay. I can't interact with it though. This is quite loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Alright. Electric board. Oh, no, I do know Zombie. You're right, though, Carrot. That was on one of the early Hottest 100 CDs. Ooh. Okay, don't do that. Stop that. Stop it. Alright. Micro cook, pouches. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Hottest Cranberry songs. Ooh, MMU simulator. I want to use the real MMU. Okay, I'm going to use the simulator. How does the simulator work? Arrows motor thrust. Do I know about dreams? Maybe? I might recognize it if I didn't hear the MIDI. I use my fan. Oh no, I think I know that one. Cloud power. So motor thrust, change radar targets, seize an object, laser. Oh, laser. Okay. Have a way of lingering in your mind. Oh no, I need to try and take a picture of that. Oh! I got a laser. Okay, hang on. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. This is amazing. I'm like the worst detective ever. I'm just like going for a joyride. How far can I go? Is this how I die? I'll race here. Oh, because it's a simulator. Nice Infogrames ship, yes. Okay, so I may be in trouble. Alright. A trap door? I'm opening the trap door. I'm taking an emergency first aid kit. How do I take it? Inventory. A screen photo and an emergency first aid kit. Okay, so that's how we get a kit. The trapdoor here. An electric board. That's just that guy. Okay. Talk to this guy. These guys are asleep. Oh, maybe I can use this now. Conveyor belt. No. What's this? The toilet. The toilet. We found the toilet. But first of all, go play zombie. Zombie. Rip Dolores. Okay, this guy doesn't need to use the toilet. Okay, fine. Everyone's asleep. Okay. Considering I'm not making much progress, I'm going to try and use this guy. Can I use the spaceship? Another mother's heart is breaking. Poor mother's heart. I'm gonna put it on the spacesuit and use it. Oh yes! This song is not straight person at karaoke personified. Zombie, zombie. 3 a.m. here. Gonna retire to your pod in ISS. Good luck. Good luck trying to find sleep in zero grav. And thanks for hanging out, Bainwell. Oh god. Got any tips for using the MMU? Oh, what's that? Oh, what is that? You were somewhat overconfident. Before using the MMU, you should have done a little more training on the simulator. In the meantime, the solar system has a new satellite. You. Miss Karaoke. What would you like to do? You're telling me I'm dead. Moo. What would moo? What command would moo be? Answer the question, Anne. Pegasus. In space, you can literally just pee your pants. Everyone does it. I should take notes. These are good tips. Now I can talk to this guy. Now I know how to talk to people. Curse emote. Curse emote at me. Everyone can move. Hosting guest star karaoke. Alright. Welcome to guest star karaoke. A very, very early VGA game. Hello, Morton. EJ better hack screen mode. I think, well, this game was also released for the Amiga and the Atari, so it might have had like a reduced palette, but it's definitely not EGA. It definitely has like more than 16 colors. The sad latency. Okay, here we go. I'm going to run a few biological tests. I know you just flew the spaceship, but you need to come with me. I'm going to examine this guy. All right. So Andrew Connolly he came with us on the shuttle. It's me. Explains it all. Yeah. Hello, I'm Dick Anderson. Nonsense. We just spent 8 days together in Kourou. We had plenty of time to get to know each other. All right. I'm not Dick Anderson then. What are you doing? I'll just finish the secured flight procedures and I'll be right there. Right where? That's it. That's all we can do. I can try and run some biological tests or examine his character. So we're on a space plane. Can we interact with it? No. I still haven't played Veil of Darkness in Oblivion. I would like to at some point. Alright, here's the commander. Now this makes sense. Now I can actually figure out how to talk to people. Philip, am I right? Or am I right? What time can we meet to recap? Why not get together at 5 p.m. In the control module? It's a very charming game. I love the art. I just never got around to playing it. What I got to show you will certainly convince you. Does the crew know about my coming here and why I'm here? No. I wanted to keep it a surprise. A bad one for the would-be murderer. I'm glad Pegasus agreed to my request to have you here. I knew I could count on you. Count on my old friend John Westmacott. Is that our name? I hope you unmask the criminal. So this guy is the mission commander, and he was an attempted assassination was done on him. Bleeding heart, taking dogs out. No worries, Mr. Wolfblood. Got an Amiga emulator working? Nice. Long time you said you were struggling with a little bit. So I have got. I did get one working with for playing King's Quest 6 and Mad Dog Williams. So I got like a virtual hard drive, and all that seems to work. I think I was trying to play a different Amiga game, like at the last minute on stream, and nothing was working. So that might be why I was. Yeah, it can be hit and miss. Depending on the game. Dogs be barking, yeah. Okay, what are the? Let's see. What else can I play? It's a good karaoke song. Do they have wild horses? Oh. Want to ride my bicycle? Okay. King's Quest 6. You're pretty tight? No, it's all good. King's Quest 6 on the Amiga. Yeah. So the 6. How about some Counting Crows? Oh yeah. So 6 on the Amiga was actually done. It wasn't by Sierra. It was ported by Revolution Software. You want to ride your spaceshipical. And it was kind of an interesting game because it was using their own engine for it rather than the Sierra engine. Because a lot of later Amiga ports by Sierra were pretty terrible. They were pretty lazy because they were just kind of cramming. They had like these 256 color modes for DOS, but they're trying to cram into like 32 colors on the Amiga. But 6, I think Revolution did a better job reducing the colors for each room. But they also took puzzles out and screens out. Like, yeah, I have to revisit it because like the original game has like multiple paths that you can take, and on the Amiga, they collapsed it into one path. So they kind of took a whole bunch of stuff out. This game is great. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this game. Bicycle race, bicycle race. All I want to do is... Okay.
Mate, I cannot ride my tricycle, I cannot ride my trike, I cannot ride my tricycle, a three-wheeled bike.
That was beautiful. Crank your goat. Shatner version. Right. Bicycle race. Bicycle race. Steal my sunshine. Okay. Tanya, what do you think about Len? What are you doing? Like you, I'm passing through the central module. It's the hub of the whole setup with 10 airlocks. I heard an alarm or something. What's going on? All these damn bells and buzzers. I never understood them. Some airlocks seem to be permanently closed. They better be. There's only the vacuum of space on the other side. The station is designed to receive 4 more modules. They should be docked by 2009. Steal my sunshine. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to examine this character. Okay, so she's got 3 red hair clips. We can see 2 of them. Soup pack, empty, an assortment of threads. Oh, wait. Is that what the star means? Is that what the star means? So we can figure out what these things belong to by up. Interesting. Okay, so she's got the soup. Love. Okay. Where's the cardigans? Cardigan CA. Oh, look at cake. Ugh, okay. Oh, maybe it's under T. The. Here we go. I saw cake live once. Oh man, I had a friend who very condescendingly, what was it? What was that one cake song? It's about like dating or whatever. He's like, oh, you'll never get this song. You never understand it. He's a bit of a joke. I think the star means it's forbidden magic item. You need to store it under your bed. Oh yeah, hide everything under bed so Manana doesn't see it. Some guy in a hat, hello. Who knows what kind of crazy technology I have by then. Yeah, cake's a little advanced for young Sonnevel's mind. Love for. So I was going to show the stuff that she had. I've already forgotten. I think she had soup. Okay, so she's got soup. So it's one of these clues. Okay, we've got some spiders. Keep them away from Emmy, because they'll just bite her. Okay, here's the soup. So she's got this soup in her pocket. Space gravy asparagus. Oh wait, so she said she was sick. MIDI jukebox. So maybe we've got to like combine. Maybe we've got to look at this stuff. There's so many layers to cake. Layer cake. The movie, pretty good. Jam, sponge, cream. So maybe we've got to mix. We've got to look at this with the medicine she's taking. Man, this is complicated. You got a huge spider bite. Is this revenge for stomping on that other spider? Like all his spider buddies are coming out of the woodwork. I've never known anyone to have so many spider bites. It's insane. I mean, I believe you. It's just I can't explain it. Foo Fighters, you should be dancing. I haven't. I don't think I have. Oh no, I don't believe you're running around stomping on spiders. Your blood is very tasty. Delicious for spiders, apparently. So apparently she's got this thread. Why does she have thread? I don't know. You got tasty blood as well. Very, very metallic. What you doing? What you doing, Didi? Yeah, what's Dax doing? So I don't know what Didi's doing. He's jumping on the couch. This is what I have to put up with. God. There you go. There's Didi. Didi is adorable. She's like wondering what the hell I'm doing. Pointing the camera at her. Lost to eat spiders, but he's busy eating moss. Yeah. Waiting for. Oh, is there going to be thunder? I don't know what she's doing.
Mate, son has one DD.
I think she's licking the couch. She must have left sewing. Maybe. I don't know. Was that the intention? All right. So Didi's doing what Didi does. So something's happened. Something changed in the game. Everyone's left. Let's go find some people. Ooh. Hello. This is Adita Schmidt. So, okay, 5 o'clock. We've got to find... Wait, no. Screw this guy. We've got to find the commander. He said he'd be in the command module. Oh, my favorite game.
Copper, borky, bork.
Here we go. Look at this guy. He's so happy all the time. All right. You wanted to show me something? Indeed. Look at this case. Just open it and you'll understand. I don't see anything special. Stick your fingers in and you'll see. Alright. He's got a comb, an annotated subway ticket. Carefully folded notebook page. I don't really know the later stuff. Tour de force of the hits of the OOs, the aughts. This is cool. Okay, so I like how we can actually match up what they have in their inventory to what we have in our books. Okay, so where's this case? What are you talking about, man? That's fun. Okay. Main computer. A sleeping bag. A locker. Do I open the locker? I'm going to inspect this locker. A plastic card, a petition, and a French passport. Oh, whose locker could this be? The naughties. But no one knows what I'm talking about if I say naughties. Oh, wait, what was that? A clean body means a clean mind. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Godliness. Don't forget to wash behind your ears. All right. So I can actually... Oh, right. So even though there's no picture, I can still interact with it sometimes. No. What do you mean by suitcase? Ow, that hurt. You see, someone really did try to electrocute me. It's clear. Okay, do I just pretend that I use the suitcase? Okay. Tell me exactly what happened. Well, I was looking for a tool I'd misplaced, or that someone had borrowed, and I opened this panel. As soon, oh right, this. When he says he means this, he means this thing. As soon as I touched the connection box casing, I got a pretty massive shock that knocked me out. If you draw a beard on him, he looks like you. Let's see what I can do. The problem is I can look at him. Or maybe I can do this. There we go. Don't want text. So you reckon a beard? Which guy? You haven't has a blue shirt. Do you mean this guy? That's a terrible beard. Or do you mean this guy down here? Bottom guy? Yeah. Yeah. The beard's not quite there. It's getting there though. Disturbing flesh beard? Alright, let me fix that. There you go. Do some cool eyebrows. Oh no, thank you for following. Saucy beards, yeah. There you go. Oh my. Okay. Oh no, dog cam. Alright, done. This one. Trying to get my mouse back. There we go. Oh. It's like the Dark Universe of Wendy's from the Dark Universe version of Wendy from the fast food chain. How do you mean? So, what does this guy want me to do? Go on. It seems that Ronald brought me round. I examined the system closely and it became clear that somebody had indulged in a little sabotage. Somebody wanted me dead. Do you suspect anyone in particular? Difficult to say. People are so jealous. It's your job to sniff out the criminal. It shouldn't be too hard. He or she is on board. Go on. Okay. Have I put your permission to question the rest of the crew about this incident? You call it an incident? I wonder what proof you people need before... Oh, very well. Of course you may interrogate the crew. That's what you're here for. But be discreet. And do it after 6 p.m. Sorry, 1800 hours. That's 6 p.m. Redhead girl with pigtails versus redhead beard man from space. Right. That'd be quite a Wendy versus beard man. I guess that's it. Okay. So I think a lot of this game is going to have to be like talking to people at, in particular times and trying to be quick about it. Can we? Oh, this now I can look at the teddy. Oh no, maybe I can't. Make sure you fit the time into your murder schedule. I'll see what I can do. I used to play a Ghibli. Well, listen to Ghibli. What is Ghibli? Jippy? I'm looking for a game website like Jippy. Simple website that had mini games like Monopoly, Bomberman, and Minigolf. Huh? Erase and rewind. Played a lot of 8 Pool. Nice. I don't remember playing a lot of games, online games like that at that time. Probably to my detriment. Alright, so there's nothing to look at here. I'm going to inspect this locker. Go for it. Vacuum trousers. Old Soviet model. What? Okay, I'm going to inspect this. An insect. Oh, okay. This door's locked. An interesting area, like people experimenting with what they can do. Subspace. A signed book, a tapestry pattern, an alarm clock, Trigonix directions for use, a Ukrainian passport. Neopets. I never had a Neopet. Shower unit. The toilet. Can't use the toilet. Conveyor belt. Can't use that. Okay. No, it really isn't that. Okay. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. Wanna go for a ride? Sure. Alright, who's in here? Akira. Okay, let's talk to Akira. I don't think we've talked to Akira. What do you think about Commando? Ah, right, so do the voices. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah, okay. What do you think about... Okay, so now that we've talked to the commander, we actually can ask people about other things. Come and see me in the home module when I finish eating. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna have to do like a schedule of who we can talk to when. Okay. What's the menu for tonight? Something light. Asparagus delight soup again. Mexican scrambled eggs. Pears. Give me Japanese food any day. All right. I'm eating now because I want to get my mission. I want to get my early night. My mission's over, so I'm leaving tomorrow. We'll be leaving together. Tough day. He's probably gonna die, isn't he? You played Neopets for years, slowly lost interest when they started updating your favorite games, and you gave it totally. When you accidentally updated your main Neopet, oh no, that would have been devastating, especially if you're like connected to your pet, and it was like, and the new art style was crap. Okay, so that's all we can do. I hope this is a joke. Down row. All right, fine. Okay. Dieter Schmidt. Let's talk to this guy. Oi. Dieter, come back. What are you doing? Just washing my hands. Apart from a shower a week, we keep washing to a strict minimum. Water and zero gravity hate each other's guts. Have you used the science airlock? Oh, can you bring the old art style back? No. A clean body means a clean mind. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Oh, I hope you don't have too many of those. Well, I'm about whacked. Betty buys for me. It'll be better tomorrow. Okay. What do you think about the accident? I'd rather talk about it in private. Okay. What have you got? Blue tablets, a cutter, and a programmable calculator. Trapdoor. Okay, I'm opening a trapdoor. Look, oi. They made a new, several years too late, I'm sorry. They made a new thing where you can make your pet look like the old art style by buying things for real money. Oh no. This game's pretty interesting. It's definitely a game I need to make notes. And it did take me like a few hours to figure out how to talk to people, which is where it really opens up. Because I kind of need to make notes of like who I can talk to at certain parts of the mission. Because you got like 24 hours, I guess. Fake money that you buy with real money. Yeah. Open the trapdoor. Okay. Taking the emergency aid kit. Okay. This room has got a lot going on. Oh wait, never mind. It's good that you can change modules with the numpad. So you could use that to quickly switch between the different areas that you need to talk to people at the right time. I'm gonna have to write some notes, I think. Oh yeah. Okay. You do get some for free. That's how they get you, Queement. That's how they get you. It takes me a couple hours to figure out how to talk to people. Yeah. Just how to get past small talk. I'm glad my awkwardness helps make people laugh. Okay, so I know sort of how to play this game now. I know how to manipulate things. That's cool. It's also getting to like 11:15, and I might need to go to bed because I need to go to work in the morning. So I was worried that I wouldn't get very far in this game and I would bounce into the next